You think you know Cristiano Ronaldo. The goals, the records, the larger-than-life superstar. But let me tell you a story. A story that goes beyond the headlines, the highlight reels, and the Instagram posts. A story about a boy from Madeira who became a legend, and the secrets you probably never knew about him. Buckle up, because you might just realize you know nothing about Ronaldo. Let's start at the beginning. Cristiano wasn't born with a silver spoon, or even a silver boot. Growing up in Funchal, Madeira, he shared a cramped house with his parents and 3 siblings. His father, a gardener, struggled with alcoholism, and money was tight. Young Cristiano would kick a worn-out ball through the streets, dreaming of something bigger. Did you know he was so skinny as a kid that his teammates called him Crybaby because he'd get emotional when he didn't get the ball? That's right. This is the same guy who'd later dominate the world's biggest stages. But here's something most fans miss. At 15, Ronaldo faced a life-changing hurdle. Doctors found a racing heart condition that could have ended his career before it began. Surgery was risky, but he went through with it. Imagine that. A teenager betting everything on his dream, knowing one wrong move could take it all away. That grit, that's the Ronaldo we don't talk about enough. Now, you've seen the goals, those gravity-defying headers, those rocket free kicks. But what you don't see is the machine behind the magic. Ronaldo's work ethic is legendary, but it's not just about showing up. He's obsessed with perfection. Did you know he once studied his opponent's penalty habits so intensely that he predicted exactly where a keeper would dive in a Champions League final? Or that he limits his sleep to naps throughout the day to maximize recovery? This isn't just talent. It's a man who treats every day like a mission. But Ronaldo's not just a footballer. He's human, just like us. Behind the glitz, he's a dad who posts goofy videos with his kids. He's given millions to hospitals, schools, and disaster relief, often quietly. Once, he stopped a press conference to comfort a crying fan. You might think he's all about the spotlight, but moments like these show a side of Ronaldo the cameras rarely catch. Now, let's talk numbers, because they tell a story of their own. 5 Ballon d'Ors. 5 Champions League titles, over 900 career goals, more than anyone in history. But here's the kicker. At 40, when most players have hung up their boots, Ronaldo's still out there, scoring hat tricks and breaking records. How? Because he refuses to slow down. He once said, "I don't follow records, they follow me." And you know what? He's not wrong. So, the next time you see Cristiano Ronaldo on your screen, remember this. He's not just a superstar. He's a kid from Madeira who defied the odds. A dreamer who turned heart surgery into a stepping stone. A man who works harder than anyone to stay on top. You thought you knew Ronaldo? Maybe now you know a little more. But his story, it's still being written. And maybe, just maybe, it's a reminder that we can all chase our own greatness, one step at a time.